This is the story of World War II, a war of empires, ideologies, heroes, and unimaginable tragedy. After World War I, the world hoped peace had finally arrived. But the shadow of economic depression and political chaos created fertile ground for new powers to rise and old wounds to reopen. In Germany, Adolf Hitler promised revival. In Italy, Benito Mussolini sought a reborn Roman Empire. In Japan, military leaders pushed for expansion across Asia. These ambitions would collide with the fragile peace and ignite a global storm. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland with overwhelming speed, a new military strategy called Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War. Britain and France declared war in response, and World War II had begun. But the Axis powers moved fast. Norway, Belgium, Netherlands, France all fell as German forces swept across Europe. With Europe under Nazi control, Britain stood alone. Hitler launched the largest air campaign the world had ever seen, the Battle of Britain. But British pilots, radar technology, and sheer determination turned the tide. For the first time, Hitler's advance was stopped. Millions fought and died in brutal battles. Cities like Leningrad and Stalingrad became symbols of unimaginable suffering. At Stalingrad, the Soviet Red Army stood firm. After months of street-to-street fighting, the German Sixth Army was surrounded and defeated. Meanwhile, in the Pacific, Japan had been expanding aggressively. On December 7, 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, drawing the United States into the war. The U.S. Navy struck back at Midway, destroying 4 carriers. It was a decisive victory that shifted the balance. Island by island, Allied forces fought fierce battles across the Pacific, Guadalcanal, Saipan, Iwo Jima, Okinawa. On June 6, 1944, the Allies launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, D-Day. More than 150,000 soldiers stormed the beaches of Normandy. With Soviet forces pushing from the east and Allied troops from the west, Germany faced inevitable defeat. On May 8, 1945, Nazi Germany surrendered. Victory in Europe was declared. In the Pacific, the war continued. To end the conflict, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. On September 2, 1945, Japan surrendered. World War II was finally over. The United Nations was created in the hope that such a war would never happen again. World War II reshaped humanity. It taught us the cost of hatred and the value of unity and peace. Its stories remind us who we were and who we must strive to become.